Good morning, everyone. It's technically here in Central Time Zone, it's getting closer to noon, but I thought I could still get by with good morning here for just a minute. Um, Coming to you live this morning from our farm outside of Buhler, Kansas. I know several of you are working today on Labor Day, and I see Carol just jumped on and a few other people. If you'd let me know your name, who you are, where you're from, that would be awesome. Also, would love to just have a few hearts. Just tap the screen and let me know you're listening. Today we're going to talk about something called Taking It Personally. It was from a blog post by Seth Godin this morning. And I thought, as retailers, we have so got to be on this or we are losing out. Oh, my trusty farm cat is going to join me. For those of you that are just joining me, we have a farm cat that seems to want to join me every time I get out here to do this. Never see him other times. So, I don't want to waste a single minute of your day. I know you're busy, and hopefully you're out watching this from a boat on the lake, but I know most of us retailers are probably either at work or heading into work today. So I'm actually going to read Seth's story from this morning. It's very short, but he says, "Yesterday I visited a shop that only sells children's books. The store was empty and I asked the clerk, 'Do you know where I can find Yertle the Turtle?' He walked over to the computer, typed a few keystrokes and said, 'I don't think we have it. Do you know who the author is?' And as Seth writes, stunned silence. By the way, he says, I found the section myself and they had 3 copies. You know, it's possible that his job thinks, it's possible that he thinks his job is to be a clerk, to keep people from stealing things, to type letters into the computer, to read the results out loud as he stands guarding the cash register. If that's the case, this store, like all stores staffed by clerks who are taught to be merely clerks, is doomed. On the other hand, it's possible that his job is to take it personally, to be interested, to notice, to care, to add value, much more value than any website ever can. As Seth writes, who gets hired, how they are trained, where is the magic? That is our job as retailers, as our owners and managers. That is our job. We need to create magic every single time that door opens. And he says, what happens when the boss cares enough to only hire, train, and work with people who take it personally? Boy, we cannot set the bar for our staff any lower at all. We've got to raise the bar for people working in our stores. And that means every single person working in your store, they are the face of your business. They are the ones on the front lines. Even the people that work with the UPS driver in the back of your store, these people have to provide stellar customer service every single time to every person they encounter in your store. As a retailer, this post from Seth Godin totally caught my attention. For one thing, I'm a big fan of his books. I subscribe to his daily email, and it's always short, sweet, and poignant. He just hits the nail right on the head. Another thing is I get to hear Seth Godin speak personally next year at Dave Ramsey's EntreLeadership Conference in Dallas, Texas. And I'm just really looking forward to that. And if you haven't ever heard me talk about that before, I think it's a great investment is to attend EntreLeadership. I don't get any commission or anything from anyone going, but I certainly would ask you to at least check it out. You know, the third thing as a retailer, if this is happening in my store and just seeing the scenario that could be played out in my store, it makes my heart sink. We want a stellar experience for every single person that walks into our business, whether we are a hair salon, a health food store, a boutique like ours is, a bookstore like Seth went into yesterday, the grocery store, the gas station, everywhere that we are, they need to provide stellar service to us. And another time I'll tell you about an experience I had in a local business here that was less than stellar, and how I set about kind of resolving that, because it's a business I really want to do business with. So just to recap, the only thing that we can offer our customers that they can't find online is a stellar store experience. I hope you will have a great day today, whether you're working or playing. Just get out there and have some fun if you are at work, and I'm headed in to do some work at our store. So thank you once again for joining me. Again, I would subscribe to Seth Godin's blog, get his emails, and if you haven't read his book Tribes, oh my goodness, I'm such a fan of that book and many of his other books. So thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow morning, if not before then. Have a great Labor Day.